Hello friends, this video on motion part 5 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So with this, we will discuss about uniform and non-uniform motion. So what is uniform motion? A body is said to be in uniform motion if it covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. The term uniform means something which happens regularly, something which happens periodically. That is known as uniform, right? Something which happens on regular basis. So if an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, that means let us suppose there is one object which moves 1 kilometer in 1 hour. Again in next 1 hour it moved another 1 kilometer. Again in next 1 hour it moved another 1 kilometer. So that means in every equal interval of time, that is in every 1 hour, it is covering a distance of 1 kilometer. So we say that the object is in uniform motion. Let us take the example of this car. Okay, so now let us suppose you have a car running on a highway where where there is no obstruction at all. There is a smooth plain road where your car is moving. So in that case, your car might be moving at a uniform rate. That means for every 1 hour, it is covering the same distance. Let us suppose the speed of the car in this case is say 40 kilometers per hour. Now every hour, it is covering the same amount of distance. That means for every hour, it is covering 40 kilometers. After 1 hour, it covered 40 kilometers. After 2 hours, it covered 80 kilometers. After 3 hours, it covered 120 kilometers. That means every 1 hour, it is covering 40 kilometers. So that is known as uniform motion. So now, what is non-uniform motion? When I talk of non-uniform motion, I mean that a body is said to be in non-uniform motion if it covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time. That means it is something like, let us suppose if you have a car which covers 5 kilometers in first 1 hour. In the next 1 hour, it covered some 20 kilometers. In the third 1 hour, it covered some 1 kilometer. So that means for every equal interval of time, the distances which are covered are unequal. Sometimes the speed is more, sometimes it covers less distance, sometimes it covers more distance. So the best example for this is, let us suppose this orange car is your car and it is moving in traffic. So when your car is in the traffic, here you can see that there are two other cars just beside this car. So somehow it has to escape in between the space between the two cars. So therefore, the speed of this car will be slow at this position. Then gradually when it reaches a little bit front, then he sees that there is a smooth road in front and it picks up its speed. So the speed increases. So here if you see, it is traveling slowly. It is covering less distance. Later it travels more distance per unit time. So that means when the amount of distance which is covered is unequal in equal intervals of time. So here you would have seen that in the initial 1 hour, it would have traveled say some 1 kilometer. The next 1 hour, it would have traveled some 15 kilometers. And in the third 1 hour, it would have traveled maybe some 25 kilometers. Right, because gradually the amount of distance covered is increasing. So this is known as non-uniform motion. So now let us look at interpretation from different distance time graphs. So just now I told you that by looking at the distance time graph, we get a lot of information not only about speed. As I mentioned, the slope of the distance time graph helps us to calculate speed of the object. So not only speed, but we will get many other information about motion of the object from the distance time graph. So let us look at some of the scenarios where by looking at the distance time graph, you have to tell, we can easily tell the motion of the object. So this is my first distance time graph. So we have distance along y-axis, time along x-axis. So what do you see? You see that as the time increases, the distance remains the same. The distance is 3 kilometers. Let us say it is in kilometers and this is in hours. So what do we see? We see that the distance covered is 3 kilometers for every interval of time. That means the distance is not increasing with time. The distance is constant with time. What does that mean? That means that there is no motion involved, because if the object is moving, in that case there will be some distance covered. The distance covered would increase with time. Correct? Let us suppose if the object starts from this point. He moved some 3 kilometers and reached here. Now, if the object is even now moving, then this 3 kilometers should increase to 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers or something, right? But here you see that with increase in time, the distance is always 3 kilometers. That means the object is at rest at this point. So that means it says that the object is at rest. So there is no motion involved. Let us look at the second scenario. So here we have a plot like this. So what do we see here? With increase in time, the distance also increases. So in the first 1 hour, how much is the distance covered? 1 kilometer. In the second 1 hour, so this is 1 hour. So in this 1 hour, how much is the distance covered? This much distance, that is 1 kilometer. Again, after 1 hour, how much distance is covered? 1 kilometer, right? So that means in every 1 hour, the distance covered is 1 kilometer. So this is which kind of motion? That means equal distance is covered in every equal interval of time. So this graph depicts uniform motion. Correct? Because the object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. Let us look at the third scenario where we have a graph like this. So here also, if you look at it very carefully, the distance increases with increase in time. Here if you see, your time increases. So the distance, when the time is 2 hours, your distance is 1 kilometer. When this time is 3 hours, your distance covered is 2 kilometers, and so on. So that means here also the distance is increasing with increase in time. But what does this show? That this line starts from here. What happens from this point to this point? That means what happens when the time varies from, or when the time increases from 0 to 1 hour. So in the first 1 hour, there is no movement of the object. So this is 0. So this is how the graph looks like. That means the object is at rest for the first 1 hour. After that, the object is in uniform motion. So only for the first 1 hour, the object is at rest, and after that it again covers equal distances and equal intervals of time. So it is in uniform motion. Now let us look at the fourth scenario where you see that you have a curved line for the distance time graph. So this is my distance, this is my time. So this is how the graph looks like here. So what kind of motion does the object have here? Here also if you see, the distance increases with increase in time, but the distance does not increase linearly. If you see, in the first 1 hour, the distance increased from this point to this point. So this much is the distance covered in first 1 hour. Now in the next 1 hour, it increased from this point till this point. That means only this much distance. So if you see, this much distance in the second 1 hour and this much distance in the first 1 hour, right? Again in third 1 hour, if you see, the distance covered is more. This much distance is covered in the third 1 hour. That means for equal intervals of time, the distance covered is unequal. So this is non-uniform motion. Right? Because here you have a curved line like this. So it is not a straight line. Right? So because of this curved line, we say that the object has non-uniform motion. Now let us suppose if instead of this, you would have something like this. where you'd have a straight line here and then some curve and all here and then a straight line here. This shows that this portion depicts uniform motion, right? This portion will depict non-uniform motion and this portion will depict no motion, right? Because the distance remains same with time, so there is no motion at all. So this is how we can interpret about the motion of an object by looking at the distance time graphs or the position time graphs.
Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.